What is up, everybody? It's Refuting here today, and we have to talk about Eurogamer spreading false information about Xbox. It's just fascinating how apparently gaming media wants to cover console fanboys now. And it's like, where have you been since all these crazy things Sony fanboys have been doing this past few years, past year or years in general? And like, it's just fascinating how they just now want to cover fanboys doing crazy stuff now, but. They reported that Xbox fans are now tracking Sony's executive jet amidst potential Activision Blizzard deal discussions. And so when Eurogamer posted this article, Sony fanboys ran with this narrative that Xbox fans are so dedicated to the Activision Blizzard merger that they're tracking where Sony executives are going, their private jets are going. And I'm like, that is so much BS. The source from this article is from one guy. This person pointed out too. It's from one guy called this guy's account right here. He's a person who they reference in the article. It's literally one person, and this job, as you can see, he's tracking whatever. He's tracking the jet or whatever. And as you can see, his actual account, he is a analyst. Let me see. He's an activist turned analyst with 30 plus years of industry expertise. So he's an analyst. So he's supposed to, I guess he's supposed to like track stuff. Like when you look at his account, all he's doing is like following different like business related accounts. So it's like, I didn't even see anything like he was like favorite Xbox or anything like that. He just follows like different business accounts or like stocks and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't see how you can say, hey, this is an Xbox fan from this, but it's like, Eurogamer spreading false information about Xbox. What's new? Like, these guys are truly just showing their colors, showing their true colors at this point. Like, these guys are super biased, full pro Sony, anti Xbox. Like, what else can you get from this? Because you mean to tell me they found this guy's tweet. You couldn't do like 2 seconds of research, look through this guy's previous Twitter history to say, hey, this guy isn't really pro Xbox. But, they leave the headline, Xbox fans are not tracking Sony executives jet. Like, what? Like, man, he's gaming. Yeah, the gaming media isn't. They are making it hard for people to completely discredit them at this point. Like, what are these headlines? Like, is it really a slow news day? You need to do all this for clicks at this point. Where you put out false news like this. And then what this guy says, this is just a shameful headline. That was an analyst, first of all. Secondly, where were these headlines for all the insanity done by PlayStation fans over the last decade? Console war surgery. Dr. Fanboy. The guy literally had the anesthesiologist had a patient on the operating table knocked out while he's showing some documents saying how he's an actual doctor for some Sony cloud or whatever. That was dumb. They didn't cover that. Doxing journalists and YouTubers. When Austin Evans, when he did something with the heart, he predicted something about the PlayStation fan. He got doxed and they were harassing that guy. Death threats. Even they were sending deep pictures to like the different God of War Ragnarok developers or journalists or developers. It's like these guys have been causing a nuisance for the longest, but they don't cover any of that. Or even recently, the Abby game model was how she got sent death threats. The dude say he knows witchcraft. He's going to cast the spell on her or something. I don't know, but y'all didn't cover any of that nonsense. I didn't see Eurogamer cover any of that nonsense. So that's just fascinating. Then this guy says all that was reported. Pay a little more attention to the news. Doctor apologizes for rants about console wars. It doesn't say PlayStation doctor or Sony doctor fanboy. It doesn't say anything like that, like how the other headlines said how Xbox fans are doing. It's not the same, but it is just fascinating. But let's see what you have to say about this. Fake news. This type of journalism is the news as a reality TV, it's the entertainment. It wasn't even an Xbox fan. It was a lawyer. You need to check your info, guys. They don't give a crap about checking. Apparently, it's like we would do anything to make Xbox look bad. We don't gotta check any information. We don't gotta verify anything. It's just crazy how these people are journalists. Like they don't gotta do any research. They just put it out there. Like say, hey, Xbox fans. When there's one guy who's not even a fan of Xbox, so it's like this article is just dumb. I don't think I've ever seen such a united front against a platform in my life, especially when the platform makes it easier for players to play games at a reasonable price. Something is way off here. It is just weird the hatred they have against Xbox for that same reason he just mentioned that it's weird because Xbox gives you the most games you can play for the cheapest price possible, but everybody just hates Xbox for some reason. It's just bizarre. They like the company that charges you $70 for every first party title, but hate the ones that let you have an option to play those games cheaper. It's just bizarre to me. One guy who knows about tracking a flight and is Xbox fans, I'm sure this article was written by a girl. What was the last part? Jeez. The last part was a little bit too much, but we kind of get it. We kind of get the point. Jeez. You know, that was kind of crazy. I was with you with the first half, but the second half, you just got super, got kind of massages right there. Okay. The more the media cries about Xbox, the more I love Xbox. Keep up the good work, Eurogamer. Yeah, just think about this. Xbox fans tracking flights of Jim Ryan and where he's going. Does the average person even know how to do that? Like, how would you even track a flight to be? I don't think the average person even knows how to do that. To track a private jet, I don't know. I don't know how to do that. So, I don't think the average person knows how to even do that. So, just fascinating how they just go with that headline. The Xbox fans are just tracking Jim Ryan. Like, Xbox fans checks article. It's just one guy. Clickbait. Shaking my head. People are stalking players now, so people are literally gonna go with this. They're literally believing this misinformation that Eurogamer is spreading. You PlayStation console warriors are just pathetic. Flight tracking is public info. Is it normal for you to be doing that? Not really, but they haven't done anything wrong. Okay, I guess it is public info, but I don't know. The average person is not gonna look at this flight tracking info. I don't know. Gaming journalists at Eurogamers in a full clown outfit, apparently. All console warriors are strange. The clicks must be down. Stir that pot. Slow news day. It is obviously a slow news day. Like what? Like what is this nonsense? Like you would think you put like Sony, you put like journalists to a higher standard, but nope. The higher standard is gone. They don't even do any research. A lot of times it seems. What is this? This is supposed to be an Xbox fan attached to the Sony plane, like it's like a Mission Impossible movie or something. This headline is just so weird and misleading. Definitely misleading. What kind of clickbait title is this? This is just sad. What's up with the Xbox fan base not knowing that this is fake? This is not an Xbox fan. This is just an analyst. Xbots are too obsessed with this deal. You know, it's funny how Sony fanboys, they just go with it. They don't even do research themselves. They just see any negative news about Xbox and let's just roll with it. No research at all. It's just like, hey, we're going to reach for anything that gives us a W against the Xbox fans. And it's like, it's just pathetic. This is really weird. Someone please tell the person doing this to go outside, play some games, touch the grass, and seek help. I mean, I don't know. In this situation, this dude is an analyst. All he does is cover like I don't know. I'm not gonna go into it. I don't know if that's weird behavior or that's normal. I don't really know because this dude is an analyst for 30 years. I don't know if that's normal behavior or not for analysts to do that. I don't know. Not even an Xbox fan. Come on now, stop with the bias. Bro, but just look at how quick it is just for these media outlets to spread misinformation like this. Like they don't even gotta do any research. They just put something out there and it's just like a whole group of people just go along with it. Like no research at all is being done by any party. Not the party reporting it, and not the party just reading the article as well. Eurogamer headlines when I purposely spread misinformation over the internet. That's pretty accurate. I'm not shocked. This is par for the course. Is this par for the course for Xbox fans or Sony fans? I see this more like a Sony move, a Sony fanboy move than anything. But you know, they say anything about Xbox, and it's like, you're not shocked, okay. This is unsatisfied wife behavior. One guy tweeted some plane route, and I doubt it's authentic. Not everyone believed it. And you journalists have the audacity to write it as news and group out Xbox fans as doing this. Shameful game journalism. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any. I don't think I've ever seen any game journalists like literally say Xbox fans are doing this or Sony fans are doing this. This is the first time I've seen this, to be honest, from a gaming journalist, an actual gaming journalist website. Like, what's going on now? Now they're covering fanboys now? Like, if they are, there's a whole lot of information y'all neglected from something the Sony fanboy side right there. Then if y'all covering fanboys now, this headline that everyone is talking about is misleading you because it wasn't Xbox fans. This kind of journalism is why I no longer believe what people report. Yeah, they are definitely. You shouldn't be posting nonsense like this. It's just not true. It's easily debunked. They're kind of losing credibility, but. These Xbox weirdos are something else, even though it's not an Xbox fan who did this. If being a weirdo wasn't bad enough, they now want to stalk Sony executives on jets. They don't understand the simple concept of minding their own effing business. Okay. Console fanboys are sane and normal people. Xbots are trying to capture the plane like Bane in the Dark Knight Rises. Okay, that's pretty funny. I see you, Eurogamer. We are finally truly seeing who in the media are the PlayStation fanboys. Just can't stand losing your throne to any competitor, especially Microsoft. This is just awful journalism. The headline fans the console wars, which in reality is some neutral patent lawyer, not an Xbox fan. This would be equally stupid if they said PlayStation fan, another journalistic L for this week. Yeah. So it's just half of the comments of people saying that hey, Eurogamer is doing terrible journalism. Another half of Sony fanboys who actually believe this nonsense. So it's not really shocking. Sony fanboys aren't too bright to begin with, so it's not shocking they believe this nonsense. But I am going to conclude it right here. Once again, do a few seconds of research. You could have just did a few seconds of research because they're only crediting one person. You can literally look at his Twitter account and say, "Hey, this dude is an analyst. He doesn't have any pro Xbox comments in his whole Twitter feed." I looked at for like a few minutes. I didn't see any pro Xbox comments. So he's in pro Xbox. He's just an analyst who follows this type of news, these deals and stocks and whatever. So it is just crazy that they just literally put this headline out there like this, like literally spreading misinformation on purpose. It's just crazy how this game and media works nowadays. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like this video, and as always, thanks for watching and peace.